Alright, make sure we're clear for all the people that don't know how to use their guns. What's going on, guys? This is Burrs. I want to talk to you today about the Snake Eater Tactical S.E.T War Belt. This belt is something I would say is kind of more like a competition style belt, but it's adapted into a war type belt. It has a Velcro on the inside. It has multiple different belts. You can attach a quick takeoff of the main part here, which has all your gear on, and then you have an inner belt right here that's made of hypalon. So let's get down to the details. So now that I got my shirt tucked in, I look like Steve Urkel from the 90s. Let's take a look at this bad boy. So as you can see here, I have a hypalon belt that comes with it. This is the inner belt. It has Velcro on it, and what you do is you put one Velcro under the other, and then it has a little flap here that goes up underneath and back around to kind of lock it in. And bam, you're done. Then all you do is you take the outer belt, slap that on. You take this flap right here, put that nice and tight, cobra buckle it in, and you're done. You know, there's tons of belts out there. This one's really fit the needs of what I have, which is basically to have a one belt that kind of does it all. So it's low profile. It can hold a lot of gear. I could put more gear on here than what I have on here now. Normally I have a tourniquet right here, but you know, I can put as much gear as I want. It doesn't overload. It doesn't fold down. As you can see here, you know, this gun right here is not flopping down or anything like that. You know, I can get out, get on target. No problems there. It's a really good belt. So let me go ahead, I'll take it off, take all the layers off, and we'll look at them individually. All right, so let's look at the inner belt here. This is what I had on. It has hook and loop on one side and just raw hypalon on the other. It's made of hypalon, which is pretty much indestructible. It's not, you can't burn it. So it's a really cool material, really robust. Right here is what I was telling you about, where when you connect it up, when you connect all of it up together, you take this and flip it down, up, and around, and it secures the inner belt right there. So that's pretty cool. I originally thought that was going to be super lightweight, it wouldn't hold the weight or whatever, but I mean, it's done a really good job. This is a really great system. You've seen me use belts in the past. Like one of my favorite battle belts, you know, like I've talked about in the past, is the HSGI, the slim sure grip belt. I really like it, but it's really bulky compared to this one. And you know, this is a nice low profile rig compared to all the bigger, bulkier ones that are out there. What you have in the middle is this padded material. This has closed cell foam. That's very important because open cell foam is going to absorb moisture. It's going to wear out, whereas closed cell foam, not going to have that problem. So this is made of closed cell foam. It's a nice padding. You know, it's not super thick like you'd see with other ones. So this also adds to the stability of the rig by adding it to the layer onion system. And the last layer here is just a 1.75 inch, 1/3 inch rigger's belt, cobra rigger's belt. So it comes with a cobra buckle. You have the hook and loop on the inside, and this is the last layer that goes on the outside that connects together. So if you've used any of, and I've reviewed in the past, a 1.5 inch belt that Snake Eater Tactical makes. They make some of the best belts in the market, so this is just one of their basic standard cobra riggers belts with some hook and loop on the inside, so it can work with the system here. You know, I think it's really ingenious what they came up with here. I call it the 3-layer onion system. You know, because you get multiple layers like an onion. I really like what they're doing. I like their belts to begin with. I saw this, I thought, you know, it looks really ingenious. It's low profile, it works really well. It's made in the USA, made by great people who are patriots, and you know, this is my go-to belt. I have this on a pair of pants, and you know, that's what I wear when I go to courses and such. So I just throw those pants on, this is already in them, and I can just throw my belt on and go, and I'm ready to roll. As far as the stitching and the sewing and everything, you know, all the bar tacks and everything that I said about the CCW belt that I use for them, the Cobra CCW belt that I reviewed, it's the same thing is true with all of this stuff right here. You know, their stitching and the stitches, not stitches, but the stitches. The threading that they use is top notch. This stuff's going to last a long time, going to last a very long time. So you don't have to worry about using this for a year and all of a sudden it breaks, whatever. So like I said, I've been using this 2 years at the most, year and a half, 2 years, something like that. And I've really enjoyed it, and it really is my go-to right now. So if you guys are in the market for a war belt, some kind of a belt to carry all your gear and stuff, I would definitely take a look at this S.E.T war belt. It's something I would have on the list and take a hard look at if it fits what you're looking to do. Some people are going to want something like the HSGI or other ones where you just throw them on and go. Like I said, this one I just keep these in a pair of pants and roll, and I'm ready to throw this on over top and go. The other cool thing is if you have a Cobra war belt, if you have a Cobra Riggers belt on, and then you put something like the HSGI over top, it is bulky as all get out. With this system and using this as your inner belt, the bulk is very minimal. So if that's something you're looking for, I would take a look at this. And made in the USA, support patriots like Snake Eater Tactical. If you guys have any questions or anything, let them know. I can ask questions. I can answer questions in regard to my experience with it. But if you have any technical questions, check in with the guys over at Snake Eater Tactical. If you guys have used Snake Eater Tactical in the past, go ahead and put your comments down below, or better yet, make a video about it. And until next time, later.